Welcome out to It's All Been Done Radio Hour. This week we have a new episode of Morning Show for you called Conflict of Interest Part 1. But before we get to that, we would like to thank It's All Been Done Presents, our parent network, which produces podcasts, written work, video, and more. Check it out at IABD Presents. Red Herring Theater, our amazing host performance space, and Circle 270 Media, which this podcast is part of. Follow us on social media at IABD Presents. We're on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. And on Facebook, there's a separate It's All Been Done Radio Hour page. And now, without further ado, It's All Been Done Radio Hour.
And now, the Season 2 premiere of Morning Show. Morning Show is a morning radio program in Columbus, Ohio. Its former producer is Shelly Meyers, who left to take a job in federal government.
I am happy in my new position.
Host Pat Schock attempts to continue the hard-hitting news format Shelly established.
1 second, I just need to polish my opening.
While co-host Gus Goodall wishes they'd stuck to comedy.
Why are we still doing this?
Tonight's episode, Conflict of Interest Part 1. We begin with Shelly in her new office in the sprawling former headquarters of Coast to Coast Insurance in downtown Columbus.
Knock, knock.
Why do people say knock, knock instead of just knocking on the door? It makes no sense.
You okay, Shelly?
Sorry, Ron. Yeah, I'm fine. What's up?
Janice asked me to pop in and make sure that you're ready for your meeting today.
Yes, I am more than ready.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing. Yes, I'm ready.
Are you sure? Because I'm more than happy to go with you and provide backup, or I could even do the meeting myself.
No, I can handle it.
Because you haven't spoken to these guys in 2 months, is that right?
That's right, I have not, but I'm fine, really.
Shelly. There's no shame in not wanting to revisit your past.
I'm not ashamed.
You're doing a great job here. No one is going to look down on you if you can't do this.
I can definitely do this, Ron. What are you implying?
Nothing. I'm just saying that...
Well, you don't need to just say anything. I have prepped for this, and I am good at my job. We need them on board, and I know them. I can make this happen.
No one is saying that you're not good at what you do, but they've been pretty rough on us. A lot of people think that's because of you.
Do you think that that's because of me?
I don't know, and frankly, I don't care. This just needs to be dealt with, and Janice wants to make sure it gets done.
Oh, so she sent you to micromanage me.
I mean, she's just looking out for you.
I mean, I'm fine. You can tell her that I'm fine. In fact, I'll go tell her that myself.
I don't think that's necessary.
I mean, it is if she sent you down here.
I can tell her.
No, I'll tell her myself.
Really, Shelly? It's not necessary.
It clearly is if she sent you down here to check on me. So I'll go see her right away just to allay any concerns.
Wait.
Yes?
Maybe she didn't, in so many words, send me to check on you.
I knew it, you little shit.
I'm sorry. I honestly wanted to see if you needed my help.
No, you didn't. You are still sore because you didn't get this job.
Not at all. You're doing great.
Yeah, that's why you tried to steal this right out from under me.
It would have looked so good for me if I could land them.
Yeah, it'll look even better for me when I do it.
Fair. No hard feelings, huh, Shelly?
Shove it, Ron.
You're not gonna tell Janice, are you?
I don't need to. You get in your own way more than I ever could.
That's your problem. You think you're so smart.
I am so smart, Ron. I figured you out.
You cannot blame me for trying.
Yeah, I can and I will.
All right. Good luck.
Thanks a lot, but I won't need it.
Meanwhile, at station WUBD, as morning show broadcasts live.
Governor Ben de Beers has finished relocation of his administration to temporary housing up in Delaware as construction has broken ground on a new state house.
And it's pathetic.
What's pathetic, Gus?
That the state of Ohio just rolled over and abandoned all their Columbus buildings.
This is the national government, Gus, in Columbus. That's a big deal. Of course they're going to give up the state house and the rest.
Well, maybe the federal guys should build new instead of evicting our state leaders.
We're still in an ongoing national crisis. The federal government doesn't have time to build a capital from scratch.
So what, they're just moving in and taking over ours?
With the existing infrastructure and the recent emptying out of the massive coast-to-coast insurance complex just down the street, there's room.
Well, you don't like this any more than I do, Pat. Why aren't you fighting it?
I'm reporting the news, Gus. It's not my place to express my personal opinion.
Well, I have no problem expressing my personal opinions. Loyal viewers, this sucks. Traffic has gotten so much worse since they rolled into town.
A small price to pay to be at the center of it all.
Well, you can keep your center, Pat. I want them back in D.C.
D.C. is in ruins. It makes sense for them to start fresh in a more central location.
Well, I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Not in my backyard.
It has to be in somebody's.
Not mine.
Well, that's all the time we have for today. We'll be back tomorrow at 6 a.m. as always with everything you need to know.
And don't forget to floss.
You're out, guys.
Thanks, Leah. Is Mike in?
No, he left during the last act break.
Well, of course he did. Can't expect our new producer to stay for the whole show, now can we?
Be fair, Gus.
Oh, really? Well, how come everyone is telling me to be fair? Why can't someone else be fair for once?
Also, she's waiting in the conference room.
Let her wait.
Be nice.
I don't want to do this.
We don't have a choice. Tell her we'll be just a minute, Leah.
If it's all the same to you, I'd rather not go back in there.
All right. See you tomorrow.
Good luck.
Come on, Gus.
Once more unto the breach.
It won't be that bad.
Well, have you talked to her since she quit?
No, and I'm looking forward to seeing her again.
Well, that makes one of us.
Have you talked to her since she quit?
No, why would I? No, I don't even think about her anymore.
That seems a little harsh.
Look, let's just get this over with.
In the conference room at the station.
Hello.
Hi, Shelly. You look good.
Thanks. So do you, Pat.
Well, unlike my buddy boy here, I'm not happy to see you at all.
No surprise there. How are you, Gus?
Well, I'm here, aren't I?
Yes, thank you. Thank you both for agreeing to meet with me.
Not like Brock has given us a choice, but I am so glad that you two made up.
Brooks understands how things work.
Oh, and I don't?
So, I assume this meeting is because the administration doesn't like our coverage of them.
I wouldn't go that far. Just maybe let's see how we might tweak it.
We report the news.
Yes, and of course President Anderson does not wish to interfere with that.
Yeah, because she can't. Freedom of the press, right there in the Constitution.
Absolutely. No one is trying to infringe on your journalistic freedom.
It's not what it sounds like.
Look, this is the most widely listened to radio program in the city, which is now the capital of the United States of America.
Well, thank you, Shelly, for just giving us that platform.
I am just asking you to be fair.
Okay. Fair? Oh, well, there's that word again.
I am trying to be fair.
I know that you are, Pat, but Gus here clearly...
I say what I think.
But maybe you could give us a little more of a chance before you crucify us so publicly? Wait until we do something worth attacking us for?
Turning all of Columbus upside down isn't worth attacking us for?
Now, come on, Gus. I already told you that criticism isn't fair. Any city the government moved into would face some adjustments.
Thank you, Pat.
Whose side are you on, Pat?
I'm not on a side. I'm just trying to do my job.
Great. Now, what can we do to make that easier for you?
Access to the president.
We've had many staff members available for interviews.
Yes, but not President Anderson or the vice president, chief of staff. Nobody with any real authority.
They're all a little bit busy at the moment.
Aren't we all?
Pat,
No, Shelly. They're moving into our town and taking over, but they haven't spoken to the people of the city. I think it would really help things go more smoothly if the residents felt heard, like a part of the process.
That's a good point. I'll see what I can do.
Don't just see what you can do. Go tell Patty that she needs to
President Anderson. She's not going to come on if you can't even say her name with respect, Gus.
Oh, I'll be respectful if she's here, which I'll believe it when I see it.
Well, why hasn't she made any effort to reach out, Shelly? What is she thinking?
I don't know, Pat.
When you're in the room with her, how does she seem? Do you think she cares about the people of Columbus at all?
I couldn't say.
Oh, come on. Don't go soft on us now. Since when have you ever held back what you think about someone?
I couldn't say because I haven't been in the room with her, Gus.
Oh my God. Don't lie to us, Shelly.
I am just a communications liaison for Columbus. I'm not a senior staff member.
Oh, that's rich. Okay, you sold your soul out for nothing.
Gus, be nice.
I didn't sell out anything, Gus. I am working for an administration that I believe in on an important project that I can help with.
Oh, can you? Because you can't even get me to stop running my mouth.
That's why I'm here. I think that I can honor Pat's request and get you access to a senior official. Then we'll see how it goes from there. But it won't ever be the president if she doesn't think that you're going to give her a fair shake.
I'll do the interview one-on-one.
What?
Tell her Gus won't be a part of it. Just me and President Anderson in a room. 10 minutes. That's all I ask.
I might be able to sell that if you do well with a couple of others first.
Who are you offering?
I think I can get you the press secretary, and then if that goes well, chief of staff, and then just maybe...
Then the president, one-on-one.
Excuse me. I don't think I have to say this, but apparently here we are.
I
am a co-host of this program.
You'll need to go to them, Pat.
Of course. Name the time and place.
And you'll have to undergo a background check.
Absolutely. Whatever they need.
Am I not here?
Gus, this is important to the show. For the show. For us.
And you're just going to cut me out. What?
You cut yourself out with the way you've been talking.
Pat, we will need assurances.
I'll start defending the administration more strongly when Gus opines against her.
That's good, but it doesn't do us any favors for morning show to devolve into just partisan bickering.
It won't, I promise.
You can't promise that.
But you can, Gus.
Oh, I could, but I won't.
Please, Gus. Think of the opportunity. Our show might even get syndicated.
Syndicated?
Honestly, I'm surprised that it hasn't happened already.
You want to be on radios across the country, Gus?
Well, yes, Pat, of course I do.
No buts. You can be more fair than you've been, can't you?
I suppose.
He'll do it.
If he will, then I will see what I can do.
Thank you, Shelly.
Now, obviously, I'm not high enough to make any guaranteed promises.
I know you'll do your best.
Will she?
Of course I will, Gus. Just Let me take this back to the office and I will be in touch.
I hope so.
Oh, I'm sure you do.
Back at Shelly's office a few days later.
Knock, knock.
Not even you can bring me down today, Ron.
Oh, I just heard. A one-on-one with the press secretary. I can't believe we agreed to that.
Look, it'll be good for the administration and for all of us.
You'd better hope so. If this goes so...
Yeah, I know. You'll be in this office. I know.
I'll really enjoy my view.
Don't pick out your drapes just yet.
Drapes? I prefer blinds.
I'm sure you do, Ron. I'm sure that you do.
Pat's going to interview the press secretary? How will that go? And can Pat rein Gus in? Come back and find out on another morning show.
It's All Been Done Radio Hour number 343, Morning Show episode number 11, Conflict of Interest Part 1, was written by Jerome Wetzel and directed by Nick Arganbright. It starred Kristin Green as Shelly Meyers, Keith Jackson as Pat Schock, Nathan Haley as Gus Goodall, Zane Sexton as Ron Truman, Ashley Collins as Leah Zichi. This episode was narrated by Darren Esler, and our Foley artist is Brendan Michna. Our Foley technician this month was J.T. Walker. Our technical director is Shane Stefanchik. Our music director is Kristin Green. Theme songs are composed by Nathan Haley with lyrics by Jerome Wetzel, and this podcast is edited by Chris Allen. Check out our website at iabdpresents.com. Our next live show is Saturday, March 26th. Get your tickets by going to iabdpresents.com and click on Tickets. Have a great week.
It's All Been Done presents.
Who's got the time?